We're not holding on. We're already live. She can get her notebook while we
They're all within arm's reach of here. I play D&D right here.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to KrakenQuest, Zeitgeist, the Gears of Revolution. I am your Dungeon Master, Redbeard, as it says down below. And this is my last beer.
I've got my last Cayman Jack.
I'm not drinking anymore.
With me, as always, is Sam playing Jack.
So let's see, and my offensive thing I'm going to say this week is that Mark from Final Fantasy Tactics did nothing wrong.
Along with
Okay,
Moash.
I guess Mark...
Sorry, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Sorry, I should
I
rephrase.
just assumed. Catherine playing Mina.
Hey, it's me.
It's her. Martin Van Buren playing Ilferi.
Yarr.
It was the first
Yo-ho.
mutton-chopped person that came to mind. And Carter playing Zeodor.
I have soup.
Ooh.
Oh, good, you're not just drinking stock. Cold stock.
No, that was Tuesday.
Tuesday is stock day.
I mean, I left it. Didn't fit in my jars. What'd you want me to do with it?
Make a soup. Just a small bowl of soup.
It was like that much stock.
As a reminder, once
Well,
again, if you're watching live, you can look at the over here. If you go on the left sidebar, you can see our characters and see more details about them and such.
Thanks,
I have it open
D&D,
anyways because I want to see my party members' hit points because I'm the only person that can heal.
Oh, shoot.
You're not-
That's the thing I need.
I wonder if there'd be a way
Access
to.
to my character sheet.
Oh my god, Catherine.
Shut up!
I wonder if there'd
What
be a
is
way
It's your
to.
day off.
Yeah! And I got so much shit done today.
Anyway,
I'm gonna turn them down just a little bit.
who remembers what happened last time?
Oh, I'm done. How long
We
is that?
fought Necropanthers.
And
Necropanthers.
skeletons that were pretending to be druids. While we were protecting Sechem, who was trying to give a speech about his most recent vision from atop Cauldron Hill.
And someone tried to warn me not to dig further, and I was like, fuck that, dog.
Get me my digging shovel, as opposed to your murdering shovel, I guess. I don't know.
You know, I keep a number of shovels for a number of clandestine purposes.
Wasn't there?
I did once have a D&D character
Yeah.
who was a necromancer who carried a shovel.
I mean, that's just a classic right there. That's always a good one
What-
to have.
Was it Jake's character who had like 3 different shovels with names?
Oh, that sounds like a Jake character. I don't think I was in that campaign.
Yeah.
though.
There was some sort of shtick with that.
It sounds like that. That sounds like it's either a Jake thing or a Philip thing.
I think it was a Jake thing that Philip was really excited about.
That sounds very possible.
Sounds about right.
Anyway, so you guys successfully cleared away the Necropanther. God damn it, Jaguars. They're Jaguars! They have spots!
How come they
Necropanther
have
is
spots? They're just muscle.
Well, they had spots. You could see the spots on the skins that were in the warehouse.
Necropanther is a card in the new Magic set.
Oh yeah. And Navard successfully gives the rest of his speech to a slightly diminished crowd, where he warns of something foreboding coming to the Nettles, and is asking people to vacate away for the time being.
Oh,
shoot,
I
that's
want to
long.
make a quick, rules change proposal. Can our squares be 6-foot squares?
No.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
social distance, man. Even though they're our enemies, gotta be careful.
Then they would have to be 12 feet long. Because if you're in the center of a 6-foot square, then you're still... well,
If you're
uh,
both in the center of 6-foot
I don't know, it
squares, you're
depends
6
on
feet apart.
how Why do you? Never mind. Shut up. This is a dumb idea. All right. So what would you like to do at this current juncture?
Very quickly, I would like to pass out 30 good berries.
I would like to pass out.
I mean, you know.
Oh, so you're just gonna cast Good Fairy, hand him out, eat him, cast it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that use up all of your spell slots?
It uses up all my first level spell slots.
Oh, okay.
I'm down 8. I don't know how many the party is down total.
I will take 2 of his and eat 12.
Well, I'm only casting it 3 times, not 4 times. I was gonna give 10 to me, 10 to Mina, and 10 to Jack.
Cool.
Fine, I only get 10.
Because we're all down a lot. And
Yep.
As it should be.
I mean, yeah.
While you're so, is this a short rest then, or?
Oh no, that's just 3 actions, real quick.
Okay.
Okay, what else do we have to do today?
Nothing, I'm pretty
Nothing.
sure.
Yeah.
No. We need to talk to Gale.
Right, where was Gale? She was
Yeah,
supposed to be
Gale was
there.
supposed to be here.
Yep. I don't think I've used the birdie bit yet. Can I use the birdie bit?
I'm trying to remember what the last message you guys sent was. I remember you asked if she was going to be there, and she replied and said that yes, she would, and asked you to protect Navard, and then you sent something back.
Meet us there after, I thought.
No, that was yesterday. Theodore sent a message this morning asking her if about specific threats, but she never replied.
So send her, Dear Wind Bitch, where do you be at?
Man, now I kind of want to make a druid whose name is Gale but goes by Wind Bitch. An Air Genasi druid named Wind Bitch.
Okay, so are you guys sending off another message?
Yeah, I don't think I've used mine yet.
Okay. So as you summon the ball of wind, it starts flying in from the west, and flying above it, you see the figure of an elfish woman who lands near you guys in the stage. Navard is still here, and the other druids, a couple of the crowd.
I turn over to Gale and say, so, what took you?
I had some other matters to attend to. But it looks like
What
you
other
handled things
matters
well.
precisely?
I don't think that it concerns you right now.
I think that whatever is happening concerns us significantly. So if you had reason to believe that there was danger here, and motions vaguely, you were correct. If you had something more important than this going on, I think that we ought to know about it.
Well, if you would have liked to deal with another half-dozen God damn it, jaguars,
Victory for Sam!
then I suppose I could have been here sooner.
Where?
Near Cauldron Hill.
What a coincidence. I think we need to talk to someone there, and maybe arrest him.
Yes. Or rest.
You know who's behind this?
I have a strong suspicion, based on a note we found, that it is...
The mayor of Cauldron Hill.
Yeah, I'm just looking up his name. Reed McBannon is involved significantly.
She looks kind of surprised. That's a bold accusation.
No, it's in this letter.
Regardless, it's certainly. Are you showing the letter?
No. I indicate that we have one. I'm not showing it to her.
Okay. Well, far be it from me to get in the way of your investigation, but I thank you deeply for protecting Navard. She turns and nods to him, and he nods back. I believe what he had to tell the people was of utmost importance.
Oh, speaking of what he told everyone, could you send us that, or did you send us that in the Roll20 chat?
Yeah, it's in the Roll20 chat.
Okay, cool.
Yup. On top of that, she is.
Because I remember asking for it, but then I didn't ever write it down. But now I have it.
Yeah. Cool. What else did we want to talk to her about?
Let's see. Catherine, notes.
I'm trying to think what we wanted to talk to her about that hasn't already been answered or is completely obliterated in importance by, going
Anything
to...
else she might know about the Bleak Gate? I'm still not convinced that she's a cool person.
Neither am I.
Yeah, I mean, most of us are
I don't
not
like
convinced
Gale
of her.
underlined and 3 exclamation points.
I think Gale might be okay.
Well, Mina sure as fuck don't like her.
But I don't think we wanted to talk to her about our distaste of her. That would be kind of weird and rude of us to just be like, hey, fly over here. I don't like you.
I don't like
now.
you.
You can go.
Hey, fly over here. Leave!
Alright, I don't know that we had a specific thing to talk to her about. We figured out all the stuff about the witch oil. She told us stuff about the Bleak Gate.
I mean, there had to have been a reason that we asked her over last night.
I mean, there was.
Where did you just say that she was going to be here?
I mean, there was. We had questions, but they were basically all answered between the creepy warehouse and the events in the square.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get moving.
Navard, you said you had more visions to tell us about?
Oh, yes. Would like to... If you've got a few minutes, I can relay those to you.
We can take a short rest and do that.
Sure.
There was one thing I wanted to talk to Gale about.
Okay.
Are we officially short resting? Can I do that?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have passed out all those good berries if we were short resting. I didn't think about short rests existing.
I shouldn't have eaten them, but
I was curious.
No, I
thought you guys were like, okay, we need to heal up so that we can go and do the next thing right now.
Well, I was
That's what I
at 4
thought we
hit
were
points,
doing.
so I appreciate it.
Yeah, honestly, that's what made me think about it. I was like, holy shit, we're low.
Yeah.
I was at 7. But I'll still use some hit dice. But yeah, we'll take a short rest while you
Yeah, I'm back to full, and I get action surge back, and I get...
We've short rested once already.
I get a spell slot back.
Yeah, this is the second short rest.
This is the second short rest.
Oh,
so-
okay, then I don't get a spell slot back.
Yeah.
Oh, do
Well, I was just.
you only get
was
that once per
noticing.
day? As a wizard?
Arcane recovery once per day when you finish short rest.
Okay. I actually haven't played a wizard.
But since I'm going to be getting double the spell slots next time...
Druids get that too, actually. Well, land druids do.
3, Ooh, nice. 11, 15.
Oh, I have Detect Magic as my third spell.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so you guys are taking a short rest. Navard sits down with you, Alfari, and I'll send these to you by text. But he's like, now you might want to write these down. I'm not entirely sure what they mean, which is why I haven't shared them with the public at large. But perhaps you can find meaning where I have not. A woman sat on a leather couch in a waiting room, surrounded by red curtains. She held a gold coin and rolled it across the back of her fingers. A pick lay against the side of the couch. I asked her what she was waiting for, and she answered in a language I don't know, saying, "The place I'm going isn't here yet." A trumpeter carried a lantern onto the stage of a darkened theater, and the people gathered for his performance applauded. Then lit lanterns of their own. The theater never got bright enough for him to see their faces. One man tore himself in two, and his twin selves fought over a woman, tearing her into three, who ran away. Mice skittered around them, collecting cheese fallen amid the rails of a train yard. Then a train roared down the track past me, but it had no conductor driving it. In the distance, it derailed and crushed two of the women, but I couldn't tell which of the three survived. A man carrying a bronze staff with 3 keyholes was assailed by swords and arrows and fire, but nothing killed him. He began to take off his robes, revealing tiger fur beneath him, while stars fell from the sky around him, and the sky was dark, and when the sun should have risen, instead, a pale glowing cloud floated in the dark. Finally, I saw a tyrant and a murderer in prison, hanging from 12 chains and hooks that pierced her feet, her legs, her thighs, her shoulders, her arms, and her hands. But the 13th hook that sealed her mouth swung loose, and it fluttered in the breeze as she whispered a map that led everywhere. And I'll send that into the chat so you can delve meaning out of it.
I definitely don't have any thoughts on it right now, but I'll definitely think on it.
I pray that you do. I don't think I am long for this world, so...
What makes you say that?
He keeps saying that.
I've told you before, I've seen something hinting at my demise that correlates with the current events. Hopefully I can get one more beautiful sky before my time comes.
Maybe you could take me up on the offer of the ocean view of the stars?
I think my place is here in the city tonight, but we'll see.
Well, I feel like this is gonna end with Sechem walking down the stairs of the courthouse just to get shot.
All right. Anyone else have anything they wanted to do during this rest?
I mean, I'd like to talk to Gale real quick.
Yep, she's around.
So, we've pretty much nailed down everything that happened to Nalasa.
Oh?
Yeah. We recovered the things that she took, and...
If I'm over here at all, I'm out of shot. Reading too.
Oh, I see. I keep looking down here, not up there.
Keep going.
Just move it back.
I can move the thing over a little bit if you need.
No, it's fine. Keep doing your thing. I'm sorry I interrupted your roll.
And, yeah, so we just... Was that all she was there for?
I'd heard that she'd had a lead on something she was investigating, but she wouldn't tell me exactly what she was going after until she had some proof. But does it have something to do with what I've seen in the Bleak Gate, you think?
Probably at least tangentially. I'm not going to disclose too much. You're still considered a terrorist.
Fair enough. Well, was it the mayor who killed her?
Not exactly. In a way.
Wait, who killed her? Do we know?
I'm bullshitting.
Wait, did Alferi say that out loud?
Ilferi is not exactly the, most
Okay.
up-to-date on what's
Discreet.
going on.
Alright. So Ilferi blew up my spot, it's fine.
What? No, he just legitimately doesn't know.
You said it in Ilferi voice and you blew up my spot, it's fine.
No, Ilferi legitimately doesn't know.
Gail looks over at a fairy and then back at Mina with a tilted head. I don't expect you to disclose all the details of your investigation or breach any security protocols. I just wanted to know what happened to my friend. But if it's classified, that's all you have to say.
We might be able to give you more later. Are you going to be wanting your pendant back? It was recovered.
We can talk about that later. If you need it for now, then you can hang on to it.
I mean, I have to hang on to it for now, it's evidence, but I'm talking about after.
It's not a common ornament, so I would like it back at some point, but again, if it'll help you
See
to
what I can do.
figure out what's happening in this city, any help I can give is yours.
Am I misremembering? Didn't Julian Labrie tell us who killed her?
I thought he did.
I thought so too. I wasn't, but I'm seriously not trying to tell her too much.
Yeah, I just meant for
But
for
out of
our
character
information.
talk.
I thought Julian told.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was out of character. He didn't say it in Theodore
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
I honestly can't remember if you guys pieced
I
everything
don't know
together
that
or not.
we know who, she died because she hit the fence.
All the pieces are there, but I don't know
Like-
if you guys ever put it together.
I mean, we talked to Julian Labrie, and I remember him telling us who was there.
The Breers discussed his investigation with us by Killian Creed. Knows the brothers that were hired to kill him. If we run into the brothers, use these. I have magic bullets.
I stopped paying
Yeah, you
attention
said-
after I got magic bullets.
That's not true. I got magic bullets at the very end of the session, so I didn't have to pay attention anymore.
Yeah, I really had to drop a lot of hints for you to get there.
To magic bullets?
Well, yeah, because you had to mention the Dragonborn brothers, and I was like
Oh.
trying to drop so many hints to get you
To be
guys to mention
fair
them.
to our constable characters, the idiots inhabiting them have been under a lot of stress in real life.
You don't say.
According to my journaling, it's day 40 of this bullshit.
Nice.
40?
Yeah, we've been in quarantine for 40 days as of today.
Oh. I
Seems
thought,
about right.
I was thinking in game.
No, I'm talking real life Catherine journaling, not
Yeah.
not Mina journaling.
It's been
Sorry,
it's
they're
been
two
40,
separate entities.
40 days indoors of quarantine. It's been 5 days in game time,
Right.
and it's been like
3 months.
3 months
No,
of
it's been
actual
more than that.
playtime.
it's because we started late last year, didn't we?
We did.
Oh.
I can tell
I meant-
you.
Oh,
I was
Catherine's
just
got the
talking about
date.
this investigation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't remember when we started this investigation either.
We started this investigation the first week in November.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's
Late
about
last
right.
year.
Yeah, the
So yeah,
Dying Sky Seer has been 6 months.
it has been a while.
I guess it's 5 months, but still.
But we can have a chat to piece some of the things together later.
I'll go back over my notes later. I was just trying to bullshit with her a little bit.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of a read on her, see if she cared about stuff.
Yep.
Because Mina still doesn't like her.
That's perfectly fair.
I don't like you. Sorry, he doesn't like you. I don't like you either.
Or wanted men. All right. Anyone else?
During the... Yeah, just briefly. I'm going to take the collected...
Oh, yeah.
Collected Jaguar parts, and I'm going to have... I
to make
just wanna
elixirs.
Yeah, I just want to have. Well, no, I have other plans, but I just want to have an officer just take it back to headquarters for us real quick.
That seems fair.
And we know there are plenty of police around, so.
One is willing to assist with that. They find a
It'll
cart.
probably take two, but yeah.
They commandeer a cart from somebody, and actually they could probably use these carts that the skeletons were using.
There's only one right now, because the other one burned. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Is
one
in the
is
process
probably
of
enough
burning.
to take the parts I need, because I just want the chest pieces.
Yeah.
Out of them. I don't need the meat.
Sell that off for whatever. Anyway,
I mean, if they ask me what to do with the meat, I tell them do whatever you want.
So what's the next step for you guys?
Cauldron Hill, right?
Yeah, we go to Cauldron Hill. We get some answers.
Before we do that, we have evidence saying that the mayor is a shithead. Do we need backup?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to call that in, but also get over there as fast as we can.
I agree, but do we go in guns blazing with no backup with us?
Let me look up the how long it takes. Like,
How's
I
everyone
think,
feeling after that short rest?
I'm feeling ready to fight.
good enough.
I say we go for it.
I say we go.
Alright,
The longer we give them, the more time they have to set up plans.
fair.
Agreed. But we need to call in first.
But it's fine, I'm with you. The longer we give them, the longer we give ourselves too. But I'm with you.
Just
Why don't we tell one of the officers here to send a message for us?
Can I look for an official orphan in the crowd?
sure. You
Looking for the
spot
brand.
one.
Do we identify them by hats or by t-shirts?
They got
Tattoos.
shirts.
That's right, they have shirts.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
that's
right, they're
tattoos.
branded. They're branded.
God, what is wrong with those?
Wasn't me.
It may not have been you, but you were there, and now you're part of this, whether you wanted to be or not.
What do you want, perception or investigation?
You can spot. I mean, it's not too hard to find.
Okay, cool.
Someone to be
I
around
grab
for.
a kid. I grab a branded kid and say, "Hey, need you to run to Central. Back up immediately. Mayor's mansion at the bottom of Cauldron Hill."
Okay. He looks very frightened and runs off in the direction of the headquarters.
Good kid.
Shouldn't we have given him a note with a signature?
He's smart enough. He's an official orphan. He knows that I am a constable.
No, I meant for the person receiving the message.
They're receiving it from an official orphan who would not bring a message from someone other than an official person. That's why we have official orphans. And it just picks a random kid on the street. official.
You
Used
know,
to
I
just be
really
random
don't
orphans?
know if
Terrible
I
system.
agree with the usage of orphans in this way. It seems a little
Why?
odd to me.
It's voluntary.
Yeah, bring it up at the next meeting.
Listen,
I
in Catherine's headcanon, we run a like fan-fucking-tastic orphanage where we actually have people who give a shit and they have a place to sleep and 3 meals a day.
guess
And
I'm
in
just
exchange,
I'm not used to orphans in where I grew up. Orphans just weren't a thing.
sure.
Everyone was
You
raised.
just let them die. It's fine.
Yeah, so
No,
it's just like at home. The orphans are being raised by everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
It was literally everyone was raised by everyone. You didn't have parents.
Yeah, so this is
So-
seem natural.
And that's why Elfari is such a degenerate. No, just
Not to mention, given your lifespan, you'd only be an orphan for, what, 20 minutes?
thereabouts.
Look, that's like 20 of your elf years.
All right. All right, you guys start making your way directly to
Downtown.
the
Yep.
manor.
Jack chuckles in too old for his age.
All right. Let's just jump to the map. So you're making your way towards McMahon's Manor, which you've been to before. And when you're about 5 minutes away, the orphan and the same orphan catches up with you.
Damn fast orphan. Very impressive.
I'm
Good job.
assuming that you sent him off like at the start of your short rest.
Yeah, sure. I hand the kid 2 gold. Been like, good job, kid.
He does a really bad salute and like goes running off somewhere. Or, no, he runs directly into a bakery.
Good kid.
Wait,
It's
did
a-
they have something to report?
He gave you a note from Delft. It says, may need time for warrant and to gather backup. Sure you don't want to catch your breath a little?
Okay. We're here. Do we just want to stake out the place until backup arrives?
I've heard of worse plans.
Now we'll at least know if they don't. Like, we can. There are 4 of us, even fully surrounding this manor as
Yeah.
best we can. I mean, we can't go
If they're
around
trying
back.
to make see,
But if we cover the 3 sides that are.
if we wait for a warrant, he can't. There's much less chance he gets away with this on technicalities. But he could be cooking up some magic in there.
Not to mention, we have enough evidence to connect him with significant illegal activities, regardless of the results of what we find in the manor itself.
You know, we can just knock on the door and talk to him without starting a fight yet.
I mean, yeah, you guys would know from your duties, like if you're going there with the intention to arrest him, you need to get the warrant first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There isn't anything that says we can't talk to him for a while.
He may not know we're on to him. That's not a bad idea either.
He did mention that he wanted to train me, possibly. In the.
Let's go in and say, yeah.
like that plan.
That'll work.
It gets us inside, and
Keeps him occupied.
it gives Delft a chance to push it through legal.
Okay.
And if he starts something, we're defending ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in under the pretense that I'm going to learn how to do those rituals.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's go.
All right.
So
So
Fairy's taking the lead.
We're all fucked.
It's fine, probably.
So you guys arrive at the base of Cauldron Hill. The tremors that have been going on all week long are definitely getting worse.
Do we feel one,
most
like,
likely.
right now?
Yeah, like between you deciding to go in and the rest of the walk up there, you feel another tremor. You arrive at the gates. There's some gardens leading up to the front of the door, and there's some staff out and about in the gardens.
I'm just walk right up to the front door.
Okay. Knock
As
on
if I was invited. Yeah.
it. Okay. A man, the same butler that you saw last time, answers the door. Yes, how may I help you?
Good to see you again. I'm here to speak with McBannon. He mentioned that he wanted to train me on some of the rituals, possibly. Wanted to take him up on the offer because I got a bit of free time because I'm not that great at investigating, as it turns out.
He kind of chuckles at that. Do you have an appointment?
No, it just came up that I had some extra time right now.
Well, I'll be sure to check the master's schedule and fit you in as soon as possible.
Well, I might not have any time, like, tomorrow. I wanted to talk to him today. Even just quick in passing kind of thing.
Well, it's rather short notice. The mayor usually likes to plan things ahead a little bit.
I'm
about-
sure you could squeeze me in a little bit.
He's actually very busy right now.
Insight?
Sure.
He's probably not lying. He's probably quite busy.
Fucking something up.
I got a natural 1. So that's a 6.
The mayor is very busy right now,
Yeah.
So busy.
and there is no war in Bossing.
Busy, shockingly busy. Much, much too busy for you. Hoping at least 2 of you got that.
It sounds familiar.
Probably not you.
Okay.
It's from VeggieTales.
Oh, yeah, definitely not me.
Well, Plan Il Fairy has failed.
Not yet.
Not yet. So, when would be the earliest convenience for him?
He pulls out a day planner and starts flipping through. How does the 8th work for you?
All
Poorly.
right, James. Now's the time. You hear the theme music swelling behind you. You need to use your signature move.
Is it the pigeon slap that we saw?
No.
I was thinking charm person, but go for the big slap. Like, I don't know.
Fuck. As it turns out, I don't have that spell prepared today. Because we're protecting people. see that really quick? I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna
See
try and be
what?
charming without magic.
See what?
The day planner.
I'm sorry, it's personal. I wouldn't want to expose the mayor's connections and meetings. It's a political matter, you see.
I see. God, I wish I could. Sure. Fuck it. I'm gonna try and persuade him. Surely, there's gotta be some like 10-minute window that we have like sometime today, right? And 14 persuasion.
As I've said, the mayor is very busy today. But I can put you in for the day after tomorrow.
I suppose that'll
I think
have
that's
to do.
what day we're on, right?
Yes, we're 6th.
Okay.
I also just want to like barge in there, but that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, if we're gonna barge in, we do actually need a warrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for bothering you and taking your time. I, just a little impatient, short lifespan and all that.
So 2 p.m.
2 p.m. on the 8th will possibly work.
He pulls out a pencil and jots it down.
Jeez, I'll be dead of old age by then.
I'll see you
Yeah,
then.
I wanted to take the book and just pencil myself in earlier. Or just, like, erase one of the meetings.
Sure.
Oh, look, he's got some free time, like, right now.
What's your sleight of hand bonus?
3? Actually, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I have a 16 dex. I guess I'm done. Until he closes the door.
He closes the door.
Okay. I might have to turn into a spider and just, like, crawl in the house. I'm gonna go back and confer with the party first.
Oh, were they not all there with you? I thought they were like a step behind.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
I guess I should
I
have.
planned to follow him up, so
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone did, but
I
planned.
planned on that, yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright,
had thought
so-
we were behind, but then it kind of seemed like we weren't, so I figured we weren't. But it doesn't matter.
I
don't
figured
think
you
either
guys were
were anything different.
far. I just wasn't sure if you were, like, there.
I wasn't gonna say shit. This was Ilferi's bag.
So I'm penciled
bad.
in for the 8th at 2, but that seems a little late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can hang out,
Well, he saw us there, so no use none of us trying.
right?
Guess we're
I get,
staking
like-
out.
I could, like, crawl in his window as a spider or something.
I wouldn't say
Alright.
no.
Are any of the windows open?
No.
No?
The mayor doesn't believe in windows.
Not when he's doing that shady shit.
The whole house is actually made using shapestone. It's just solid, flat walls.
Yeah.
Very
It's
utilitarian.
all actually sitting under a giant tree. The whole house is shady.
Yeah.
No open windows. How do you get in a house that has no open windows without being suspicious? Like, for example, if you were a tiny spider.
If you were a spider, I feel like you might be able to go through the keyhole, right?
I'm curious what your the rest of your thought process is.
I want to see who he's talking to right now.
20 bucks on, what's his face?
Killian.
Blondie?
Yeah, Killian Creed.
Killing Creed sounds like an X-Men villain.
Right?
All right, so what are we doing, guys?
Could we forge a warrant? Anyone good at that?
I am not going to forge a warrant to go in there because then it's going to invalidate our actual warrant when it arrives.
Yeah, we're stuck waiting.
Yes, I mean, theoretically I could, but I'm... Yeah. Same boat, I'm not going to.
I say we just stake out on as many sides of the house as we can get to. Keep an eye out, because that's all we've got right now.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
It's like wooded area near the house, right?
Not inside the gates, yes, but like there's essentially a gated wall that goes around the entirety of the hill,
Right.
and the city is like right up against that.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression that there were still like trees and shit outside of it.
Yeah, I guess
Because the Nettles is pretty green.
yeah, I guess there are like
I thought it started in his backyard. I thought he was like on a street, so you could see like 3 sides of the house, and the backyard was fenced and went up Cauldron Hill.
Yeah, but we're in the Nettles where it's all like
Yeah.
twisty roads and trees and shit.
Yeah, I mean there are I guess trees sparse throughout, but it isn't like thick cover or anything. It's
Alright, well, if we each take a side of the house, we can cover it pretty easily.
Yeah.
and it's not like the house with the 3 sides and the gate behind it. It's the house, or I'm not really doing this justice. Let me draw. So it's like here's the house,
Yeah.
and then here's the gates in front, and then that goes around the entirety of the mountain.
Right. But aren't there like streets on those corners?
Yeah, and then this is like the street right here.
Right, but does a street go down the right side and the left side also? I'm not saying being
eventually.
on his premises.
Yeah, no,
But, like,
it
we
wouldn't
could
be
sneak
near.
out.
It
Yeah.
wouldn't be near the manor. Because it goes
I
like,
mean-
if this is the manor right here, then the gate goes all the way around.
Right, but we could still post up on the 3 sides of the gate to see 3 sides of the house.
You mean in other parts of the city?
What?
What?
No, she just wants to be like
I'm saying just
here,
But
and here.
this
The gate goes all the way around the mountain, not just around
Yeah.
his manor, which is like miles.
yeah, that's what I'm
Around.
trying to say. It's like this continues on around, not around the house.
It's like a half a mile from the gate to his house on some of the sides.
Sure, but like the house is within eyeshot of the street, right?
Yeah.
On one side.
So at the very least, if we sit up here,
Yeah.
here, and here, we could see 3 sides of the house.
Sure. Sure.
I just want to watch the 3 sides of the house that I think I could have access to.
Okay.
I just want to smoke ominously till I scare the people inside.
You said there were some people tending to a garden?
Yeah.
Can I just spend time in the garden?
Just I mean, no one art. Sure. I mean, they're gonna.
You broke
gonna-
the DM!
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, you can't, but like, people are gonna be staring at you. I don't know how long you're intending to do this, but
Oh, I mean, like, I'll talk to the people and I'll explain why I'm doing it. I'm gonna lie, but I'll explain something.
Alright, while he's doing that, I'm gonna hide in a tree.
While he's doing
Yeah,
that,
that-
I'm going to conspicuously hang out by the front gate.
Cool. That should make it easier for me to hide in a tree with my
Yeah.
20 stealth check.
okay, you are in a tree.
I am drawing attention.
And I'm gonna try and hang off to the side, looking at one of the sides of the house.
Okay.
I mean, theoretically, it only takes 2 people to see 3 sides because we got 2 corners, but we don't need to go back to that.
Right. as many vantage points as possible because we'd all be within shouting distance of each other anyway.
Okay. So you guys have staked out various vantage points around the manor.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
I guess we're just watching who's coming and going until someone gets back to us with the warrant. We were told a while, but that's not really a distinct length of time.
We can stake him out as long as we have to.
In your experience, it's usually taken at least a day to get a warrant for something like this.
Right. Then we don't have anywhere else we have to be.
We could stay. I mean, the only other option is to stake out in shifts.
Yeah, basically I'm asking, are you guys just gonna sit here outside the manor doing nothing else for the next... until something happens?
If I think it's gonna take more than 12 hours, I'm gonna leave and try to take a nap.
Yeah, I'll watch while she naps.
And then I will come and relieve whoever's there.
I feel like we should be talking with the consular, right? At the Denoran consulate again, now that we have more information from Jeremiah.
Well, we could, but now we have to watch this.
Jeremiah is Mina's father.
Yeah. I was like...
Maybe you meant Julian, but what Julian told us was that the consular... I mean, Julian's information told us that the consular is compromised.
Yeah, the consular.
That's why we were talking to the consular.
Yeah. Right. I meant, like, interrogate, intimidate, like, make him fess up.
We got all the time in the world to do that later. Right now, we've got to handle this shit.
Yeah, the consular is also outside of our jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Whereas the mayor of Cauldron Hill is not.
I mean, have we found out who killed her? I feel like this might not be the best.
Alright. Notebook time!
That's true, we can go over our notes. Like, I guess we'll stake out for a couple hours, since an event just happened where he tried to kill us. At the very least, while we're going over notes.
I should take more notes.
I can't. I've tried. I have like 5 pages of notes, but like, they just get worse over time.
Okay.
I do have notes.
Let's see. I was trying to guide you guys to just go back to Central so I could talk this over with Delft, but
Nope.
I can just try to walk you guys through the loose ends here.
Well, she's looking through her notes right now.
I know. I just wanted to do it more in character, but I guess that's just not going to happen. Let's go over what we know from the beginning. When Nolasa was killed, let me make sure
Oh, why?
So I was adjusting myself.
You guys all right?
Oh,
He just had to kick the table right as I'm writing something down, so my pen goes.
Oh, okay.
Makes my notes look really pretty.
Nolasa was attacked by one of those Shadow Panthers, wasn't she?
That makes sense.
That would make so much sense.
So from what you guys know, on the day of the incident, most everyone was gathered in the break room, if you recall.
Yep,
Right.
eating ghost chocolate.
Getting high as shit.
But
The man who killed me is coming. His face scarred, so he hides behind many faces.
Also,
So-
we knew the name Killian Creed back in the first session of this.
Yes, we did. Who's got the super scarred face?
So on
Other than Jack.
Hey, it's just my neck.
the fourth floor is where the glass was broken. She went out of that window, whether of her own volition or not. Everybody was in the break room, but Labrie told you that he
Shot her in the
went-
leg.
no,
No.
Labrie did not shoot her.
Wait, I have that written down too.
Yeah, that's what Labrie told us at the
No,
time.
somebody told us that.
That's what he God damn it, now I'm getting all mixed up.
Security chief says he caught her stealing gold cutlery and Fabergé eggs as he shot her in the leg and back.
Yep. She hit the window, shattered it. He reloaded, shot her in the back. She fell and was impaled on the gate.
But when we talked to him again, he did tell us that
Yeah, he was
what he
lying.
originally told us had been a lie that he
Right.
had been told to tell us.
So he did tell us that he shot her, but he didn't actually shoot her.
Yes.
Which means somebody else did.
Right. And I can't find it now, but there was somebody who said at the time that they heard gunshots and then breaking glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Braden Sarkin, 2 gunshots, screams out front. He worked there for 2 months. He met her at the Thinking Man's Tavern 3 weeks ago. He was her quote-unquote boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, that was the dumb guy.
Yeah.
Yep. He
And
was
then-
not smart.
On the on the body, you found wounds that had been healed up but had traces of necromantic energy
Right?
and
We
had
now
looked
know
like
about.
a clawed some sort of raking.
Bartide Janus. Or Janus, probably. The cleric. Nasty slash marks across her face. Looked bestial in nature. 4 straight gouges. Yeah, she was slashed up by one of the
Necropanthers.
necropanthers.
But nobody mentioned seeing a necropanther.
No.
No, but it would have been inside.
But it could have been Killian Creed. We know that he can do the Shadow Claw thingy.
That's true.
Right. So it's Killian Creed.
There you go.
We were told the constables
Yes.
in the
Killian.
And
Isn't
that's
that
what
what
I
we
thought
said?
Julian told us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I remembered. But then
Yeah.
you were like, but then you were being cagey about it, so I thought maybe that was like a weird misdirect?
Well, that's the first time tonight I've heard anybody say those words directly.
Okay. Yeah, it was Killian Creed. Okay. We knew he was there. He's a shithead. And yes, okay. Cool.
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't
organization
trying to be
he-
dodgy. I was trying to
No, it's okay.
lead you directly to it.
Whatever organization
Okay,
he's
yeah.
a part of is manipulating the Denoran consulate
Yes.
into thingamajigs and whatchamastuff so that they can make necropanthers to take
So
over the
as
city.
we were sitting around doing all this stuff, Mina pulls out her notes, starts going through anything. So she's like, we're all in agreement, right? Killian Creed killed her,
Yeah, he's
Most likely
well.
not.
Even
Oh,
if he didn't, he's a
definitely, yeah.
dick.
Sure.
But
Sure.
he probably did.
but he did, cause of the claw thing, right?
It's the most likely
yeah, yeah.
hypothesis we have.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, almost certainly. Well, he also killed Heward Sechum.
Also,
Yes, he did.
Iltheri witnessed that.
also, what about the gunshots? How did they relate to this whole thing?
She might have.
I mean,
been-
she was still shot.
She may have shot him. Someone might have shot her.
She still
Did
had gunshot wounds on her.
They
did
might have shot
Killian
her afterwards.
did Killian have a gun when we saw him last?
I don't know.
I mean,
I
he
never
didn't-
saw him.
Yes, he did use a gun when you fought him.
Okay.
Okay. I don't remember him using a gun.
So, he shot a couple times, didn't do as much as he wanted, cut her on the face. She ran out of the window terrified because a shadow man just clawed her face. Screaming, tried to get away, activated the amulet, couldn't get to the ground fast enough, fell to her death.
That's feasible. She might have shot at him.
She didn't have a gun on her.
She didn't have a gun, yeah.
She didn't have a gun on her, and the doctor didn't have, like, he took all of the relevant stuff, and he didn't have a gun, so. Alright.
Oh, okay. It was
Or we may have simply-
shattered window, then gunshots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so...
He may have shot her to make sure she was
He
dead.
shot her to
shot
make
her... Well, not to make sure she was dead, but it was out of range of his claw.
Yeah.
That's what
So
I'm
he
saying.
was...
Yeah.
Can we do a retroactive what's it called? Favor check for the warrant
sure.
and help?
Yeah.
I'll roll it if someone helps.
I will help.
Well, I mean, who's got the... You have the highest...
Yeah,
Persuasion?
I got a 13. Sorry, I have a +1 persuasion, which I
Okay.
think is the highest in the party.
So you guys have
it's
a
equal to
ranking
mine.
of 1 with Rassure. What level of help would you want?
That is what I was looking at.
Beat it if we can.
Yeah, so
Maybe half the time. So that would be, what, level 2?
So level 2 would be 4 officers or soldiers.
Right.
Is that
Would it speed... my bigger thing was trying to speed the process to get a warrant.
so? Well, we're gonna lump the warrant in with the officer request and use that defined level in the player's guide. So if you want 4 officers, that is a level 2. That is your prestige +1. So that will take a day.
okay, and we want a few hours, so we want as little as humanly possible,
Yeah.
I guess,
Well,
or maybe a few hours.
you can't move it.
So
more
the
than one
shortest
step.
we can get is 24
Okay.
hours.
No, we can get it to a few hours.
You can get 12 officers within 24 hours, or you can get 4 officers in a few hours if you make your check.
We'll take,
Let's go with 4.
yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4 in a few hours.
Okay.
4
So that
in
would
addition to
be-
the 4 of us is 8.
Right, so I
The
can
other
send them
option
home.
would be 1 officer in as little time as humanly possible.
Right,
Yes.
but I think 1 is too few.
Yeah, 4 is better.
Okay.
So
this will
that's
be
DC.
8 plus 2 per level of the favor. So this is a level 2 favor. So this will be
12.
12.
Okay, is someone giving me help?
Yes.
Cool. I got a natural 20.
Yay!
So
Hell yeah.
21.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, mine's a 0.
A flaming warrant appears in the sky. Over.
Someone does sky right. We have a warrant for your arrest.
That would be kind of a badass warrant system.
Yeah,
That would be
Okay.
fantastic.
Sorry, now I'm imagining a system where like warrants appear in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys
Flaming censures.
have your stakeout locations. You take turns watching the manor. Nothing too suspicious going on. You actually don't see anyone going in or out of the manor at all. You see some gardeners going around. You see some groundskeepers. A couple people like go out the front of the house and around to the back or something like that. But
Couple of quick questions.
yes.
How high is the fence?
What? Why do you ask?
Vaguely. I I'm going to ask how high is the fence. I'm going to ask if the fence or the perimeter seems enchanted, and then I'm going to ask if I can fly over the fence.
It does seem enchanted.
Can I tell what the nature of the enchantment is, or anything?
You use detect magic, I think, that does that.
Yeah, I'm not a wizard.
The fence, it's like a fence wall combo. 12 feet.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume that the nature of the enchantment is don't go over the fence.
I'm gonna guess the nature of the enchantment is explosion.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to do, or can I continue with my fast forward to try to get
Let's
us
go.
through this in one evening so that we're not here till
We're good.
2
You
in the
answered
morning?
my questions. That was
Cool.
it.
All right.
Like, I don't know
Okay,
why
so
you
you-
stopped.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, not to interrupt, but
But you should keep going.
I swear to God.
We're all gonna die now.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't notice anything too suspicious. Incomings or goings. You got here at probably close to 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well,
So it's getting on towards evening now.
yes.
Let's just put it at 6 o'clock for propriety's sake.
Sure.
And you recognize a squad of officers who you've worked with before, coming down the way towards where you guys are hiding out.
I'll step out to meet them.
Oh,
Smith, you have the warrant?
yes, sir, right here.
Alright.
We put a rush on it, so it's pretty basic, but it should be enough to at least
As long as it gets us inside.
investigate.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
You all stay with us. Things might get hairy in there, but just stay calm. Don't act unless we do.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
I think there
go.
are stats for these guys in the player's guide.
Yeah, there are.
Get to that when we need to.
What are you talking about? This is gonna go super
If we need
smoothly.
to.
There won't be any combat.
I
Just
have.
quick arrest, in, out, we're done.
Yeah, just
They're
in
officers.
case, I do have the stats in front of me right now.
These are allied police officers.
Yep, I
Alright,
figured.
cool.
Okay.
They have 11 hit points. They'll be fine.
Cool.
So
Oh
you
God.
you approach the doors of the manor, as before. There's still a couple staff scattered about.
Glancing at the warrant, what is it for? Is it just for search or questioning or arrest?
Let's see if I actually have any details on that. It's to search the premises and bring the mayor in for questioning.
Okay. So I'm going to go up and knock on the door.
Okay. McBannon himself answers the door. And kind of half chuckling says, "So, you found me out." He shakes his fist melodramatically. "And when I was so close to finally unlocking this mountain's dark power." Then he grins. "Come on, be serious," he says with the tone of someone who's done humoring small children's fantasies. "You haven't told anyone about this yet, have you? You seem like good people, good officers too, I'm sure. And I wouldn't want to see you get in trouble for," he chuckles, "jumping to wild conclusions. I appreciate your diligence, but I have nothing to hide." At this, he spreads his hands wide. "Here," he says decisively. "I'll show you I'm not up to anything. Allow me to give you the grand tour. Take as long as you want, but look for anything amiss. Do we want to start with the basement? That's where the villain's always getting up to his nefarious deeds of ill import, right? Or the attic? Isn't that where the villain is always stashing evidence of dark goings on? Perhaps I was creative and used a pig pen out back. What's your pleasure?
Study.
I cuff him.
He's not just gonna let you cuff him.
Okay.
I mean, the warrant is to bring him
I'll
in.
up the warrant. We have a warrant for search of your premises and your arrest. You can come with us.
We do have a note signed by you on how to, like, make or control those shadow jaguars that attacked a gathering of innocents.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
That's
McFadden,
lovely.
where is the wellspring? That was the verbiage used in the note, right? The manor wellspring, right?
Reservoir.
Reservoir. Where's the reservoir?
Ooh, the reservoir, yes. We have a small pond out back. Maybe you'd like to dig through there?
I mean, I know he's bullshitting me, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll insight. 13? Right? Yeah, 13. Sorry, 18. That was a 5, not 0. Numbers are hard. Look, I've had a long day. Tired.
Yeah, he definitely seems dodgy.
You don't say.
And, well, just as you, are beginning to press him, a deep rumble starts to shake beneath your feet, and a deafening crack. With a deafening crack, a fissure cuts through the back half of the manor house. The rear half heaves upward 10 feet, and the rest of the house sways and crumples, threatening to collapse completely. A hiss of fluid under pressure comes from within, followed by horrified screams of dozens of workers. A moment later, the wretched stench of burnt oil wafts through the garden
There it is.
in a thin, visible fog, and flowers begin to wilt. The mayor's eyes widen with shock. He recovers and calls back, "Creed, check the reservoir. Everyone else, kill these people for me." And we'll roll initiative.
Boring conversation anyway.
Yay, I'm going.
Does the
relative.
shock seem genuine?
I'll give it to you with your insight that you already rolled. Yes, it does.
Alright, so he didn't expect his fracking to cause fissures in his...
Ooh.
Oh man, I misread staff as straff, like strap venture.
That's me.
Oh.
So like, that's a lot.
So type in 15.
I'll grab you guys and some guards, which I didn't include here. Where's Mina? Oh, Mina got trampled by a crowd.
No! Oh, I'm under the...
the other
happens.
page.
Well, that's auto death. So
Yeah, sorry, man.
They're not rocks. I'm fine.
no, they're buffalo.
They're not quadrupeds. It doesn't count. They have to be quadrupeds.
Yeah. You know about that old one, Catherine?
What
It used to be if you got caught in a stampede, you auto died.
Any living creature. Any living creature. Note, the Tarrasque is a living creature. A herd of cows can kill the Tarrasque in AD&D.
God, I love old rules that make no sense when you actually extrapolate them.
But
Like how in
zombies,
3rd edition, no one's ever actually seen the moon.
Yep.
but zombies
Oh,
don't
yeah.
die in stampedes.
Nope. They're not living
Apparently
creatures.
not.
Let's give you some.
Which is really funny because what about the stampede when it stampedes itself?
Yeah, what happens when two stampedes
oh.
meet?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I
Just-
think that they both collide and come out the other side at pace, but now all as zombie cows.
That's honestly the only form of necromantic magic in that form of D&D.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, in order to become a lich, you actually had to polymorph yourself into a cow and then join a stampede.
Yeah. You had to lead a stampede.
That was
Yeah.
And your phylactery was always a cowbell.
of course.
Of course.
More
So
cows.
doesn't a phylactery technically have to be a vessel that can hold something like a box?
It has to be a vessel that can hold a soul. So
I know, but I just think that technically it says box somewhere.
I always
on
think
the
like a
old
vial
editions.
is full.
Yeah, like a vial, a box.
It depends on the edition, because
Yeah.
in older versions it had to be a box because an actual real world phylactery
It's
is
a box.
yeah, it's a box full of prayers.
Yep.
I've always thought of it as a sentimental object.
Yeah. I believe in 3.5 a phylactery could basically be anything.
Okay.
In Magic, a phylactery can be any artifact. It can even be like a Darksteel Citadel.
Yeah, but Magic is also a game of bullshit. So, you know.
This will be.
This entire indestructible castle is my phylactery. Good luck.
I prefer dark steel ingot. It's just like you got dark steel. You got an indestructible, incredibly powerful metal. Wow, he's enormous.
Oh my
boy.
god!
Calm the fuck down, guys.
Giant police officers!
Jeez.
We're gonna
Oh,
win.
Bobby.
Can't take you guys
Oh,
anywhere.
so each of the police officers is tied to one of us.
Yes.
As long as they're within 100 feet of us, they will be automatically stabilized if they fall unconscious.
And
Oh,
also, we can spend an action to spend a hit die on our linked ally if they're unconscious.
Yep,
I used all of mine.
I have
I
two
have-
left.
2 left.
It takes a bonus action. We can do it once per day. I have 3 hit dice left, but again, once per day.
Right.
Should've
Also, they
given them
can
health before I copied them.
use their reaction to jump out of the way of an attack or an area spell that targets them, giving them possibly cover.
Okay, so
Their
I'm
stats
gonna
are on
do-
page 10 of part 3 of
Two.
the guide.
Part 2.
Oh, part 2. Whoops. Page 26 of the whole document.
Damn it.
They are CR 1/4 and worth 25 experience points, or 1/8 and worth
1/8.
25 experience points.
I'm sure they will be what tips the scales in this battle.
Hey, more bodies
Does
is
it
more
say anything?
bodies.
Do they have just a separate initiative, or
They are linked to us and act on our turn.
okay?
Yeah, so they always act on the same turn as whoever they're linked to.
Okay. So we'll just find some way to denote whose is whose, but
You just put Officer Ilfury, Officer blah blah blah.
can you guys see the names I put on for now?
I see allied police officer.
Okay, I'm gonna change them. Then. Just making sure you can actually see that.
Reginald, Jerry, Walrus.
And
I meant to
Smith.
say Wallace. It's Wallace now. This is the world we live in.
Is he a relative of Sir Barrington?
Right. Oh my God. What? One of the novels I read recently actually had Sir Barrington as a character in the story. Like
Who
they
is
just
preparing?
took that.
Sir Barrington is an old meme of playing a bear in D that has enough bluff that he passes for a human.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you become
Like a lord. Yeah, you go a knight
Yeah.
and a lord. And...
You have
And
someone
you have
who can
Yeah.
speak with
vassals.
animals that understands you and acts as your like intermediary.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole thing. Just type in Sir Barrington into Google. It'll
Yeah,
I
think
it's one of those
I think I
green
recognize
texts.
it now.
Yeah, it's an old great green text.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite version is where you don't have an interpreter. You just take the -4 penalty for not sharing a language, and you just have enough charisma
Yeah,
that you
carry
just
it.
fucking tank it.
People
Okay.
get it.
Okay, sorry about that. I did not prepare that properly, but
It's
It doesn't
okay.
really take into account the -20 penalty to bluff checks for making outlandish lies, but you know, whatever. It's fun,
It's fun. And that's what ultimately the games are supposed to be.
and nobody
No,
pays attention
shit.
to that penalty.
I've
I've
Anyway.
been doing it wrong. Wow, I am lagging something fierce tonight on Roll20.
Go yell at Amanda and Nick to stop watching what they're doing.
I don't think that would affect this.
Probably not. Get some water. Just fill up that water. Should I say water rule?
probably.
Worder.
Worder. So, while we're setting up, Sam's movie recommendations: Train to Busan. It's on
Can we
Netflix.
actually just try
Really
to stay on topic roughly, just because
Okay.
we've already gotten off a lot tonight, and I'm just trying to get through this.
Okay. I was going to talk about your setting up.
I think we're pretty much set up.
I'm just trying to figure out if all of these guys have separate initiatives or not. I think I'll put them in groups.
That makes sense.
Groups. Yeah, that usually works better. Am I just supposed to drink?
You have a cup right there. I thought it was
Oh.
clean.
It is. I forgot I had a cup.
Fuck it. A lot of slamming.
And welcoming to the
Slamma
jammin'.
jamma.
I couldn't see the screen.
James, how's your island?
It's going. I'm just putting a bunch of stuff in storage because, oh my god, I bought too much stuff. I have so many bushes.
What's the exchange rate on turnips today?
Yeah, I heard the market crashed.
I already sold mine, so I haven't been checking. My personal exchange rate
okay.
sucks. Anyways, sorry. We're staying on topic though.
Trying to. 11. Okay, you guys got your initiatives in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey! Me and Theodore at the back of the pack.
Yay, the speedy people going slow.
Right?
Well, I have just as much dex as them, so fine.
Well, fuck me. How did that happen? It really bothers me that you have to, like, hit enter after typing it in.
Yeah, oh, it's so annoying.
Because if I don't, then I click away and it just disappears. I'm just gonna have them all go on 0. And then I need to add... Okay. So let's order these. Okay. We all good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Are the gardeners going to attack us with garden shears? I hope they...
No, they actually throw down what garden tools they had and pull out heavy crossbows.
We had these hidden in the flower garden. I was expecting, like...
Actually, give me perception checks.
23.
Woo! I am focused on Mary McBannon because I got... 6.
10.
9.
Ilferi, you recognize one of these guys from the night at the Kell Theater.
Oh, of course. You know, I really should have trampled over him as a horse when I had the chance.
So he's gonna fire off a shot towards Mina. That'll be a 12 to hit.
No.
Mayor McBannon is going to... Oh yeah, I pulled this up to make things easier.
Oh god. Magic. Guys, look out.
He's gonna cast a spell, and I need a wisdom saving throw. Okay. So he's gonna cast a spell on... I need a wisdom saving throw from Theodore and Jack.
Sweet.
Woo! 22. Sorry, 21.
Damn it.
Theodore?
What happens?
Huh?
I said 5.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
hear
we
you.
didn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
You are paralyzed.
Yeah, of course.
So there'll be a hold person. And then
Old person can target multiple things now? Holy shit.
At higher levels.
Higher levels.
I'll be taking that.
And then he's going to take a step backwards.
I get attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That's going to be a 23 versus AC.
Okay, that hits.
6 damage as I draw out my machete and slash at him.
Okay. You slash at him. Nothing seems to happen. And then you hear behind you the staff member who's standing just behind you,
Yep.
has a gash slash across his chest right where you hit McBannon, and he falls dead.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
And then he's going to cast...
Bullshit. Team action surge. Bullshit.
Huh? He hasn't... Oh, sorry, that was... Yeah, he did cast a spell, that's right.
My indignation is...
No,
It's
it's fine.
vindicated.
He could still cast a bonus action cantrip.
Yes.
Yeah, but he doesn't... I don't think any of these are bonus actions. Let me double check.
There's not a lot of bonus action cantrips that would be particularly useful to him at this moment, unless he's a cleric.
The only one I can think of is True Strike, which is also concentration, so the whole person would
I
go
thought
away.
True Strike was an
That would be
action
nice.
because it sucks.
Yeah,
Oh,
True
you
Strike
know
is
what?
terrible.
You know what? It might be an action.
Because
Sacred Flame.
it would be fine if it were an action or a bonus action, but it's
Bonus
not.
action.
So-
Yeah, as a bonus action would kind of make sense.
Okay. That's gonna be it actually. So next will be Elfairy.
Okay. So that didn't. I want Zeodor out of that as quickly as possible.
Well,
I'm just looking through my options of 2 second-level spells. Ooh, no, I got it. I'm gonna turn. Oh, fuck. God, I wish I could shift as a bonus action.
you're not that kind of druid.
I don't even think that
Oh
kind
god,
of
you
druid can do
disappeared
that.
off the stream.
Oh,
What?
Whoops. I was moving some things around.
Oh, okay.
That restore.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay,
Yeah,
mostly.
I don't
Or at
exist
least according
anymore.
to Discord it did.
Oh,
I can't
here, let
res-
me fix it, Sam.
It's weirdly off center now, but
Okay, well that's a bad idea then. I'm gonna not do that.
it's fine. Oh,
Yep.
Bear with
Yep.
me.
Nobody fight?
okay,
Oh,
cool.
there we go.
Okay, Elfairy.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's put this over here then.
I had planned on going in and attacking him. It was just what happened most recently kind of made that not work. You know, I'm gonna turn into a crocodile and we stand right next to him.
Okay. You are not.
I'll be here because I take up 4 spaces.
Oh right.
I'm big.
I'm a chonk.
Okay.
And that is my action. Let me just give myself those temps. There we go.
Is this not a pillar?
Hmm?
This right here?
That is a pillar.
Oh. Shoot, there's not really a space I could be a crocodile then. Crap.
As you can see, my estate is completely crocodile.
We haven't had a crocodile get in ages. Yeah, I don't know.
As
how
you
that works.
see, Elfairy, there is nothing you can do.
Do you need space to be able to
I mean, like,
transform?
I guess I'd be squeezing.
Yeah.
Like, the reason I wanted to stand next to him as a crocodile was so I could bite him if he tried to leave.
Disadvantage on all your attacks. That's not so great.
Right. Because the bite has a grapple on it. Can I squeeze here with Zeodor? No. I can't squeeze there with Zeodor. He's the person that can't move. I'll squeeze here
I'd
with
love to move.
Jack. If that's cool. And then Jack can move on his
Yeah,
turn.
I'm gonna move anyway.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just move right there. Threateningly.
I like to think that Zeodor is paralyzed, but now his left arm is like waving.
And your police officer also acts.
Oh yeah, my police officer. You know what? He's gonna just march up here and just beat him in the head.
Okay.
Just draws his nightstick like He-Man style.
You can go ahead and
Actually,
make the
I take that
attack
back.
rolls and
He's
stuff.
gonna shoot his pistol. So that's a +3 to hit, I think. Had the
I
stats
don't know
up
why it
just
says
a second.
special.
It is.
This weapon misfires on a natural 1. All guns
As
misfire.
opposed to all the other-
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just to
Yeah.
remind you because the pistols are later in the book.
Yeah, and also it is a special property of that attack. It's not a special property of the pistol.
15.
Okay, that will hit.
Cool. Good job. Fairly.
Yeah, minus Smith.
3 damage,
All right.
and then he
A bullet hole
reloads it.
appears in this man over here.
Hey, they knew who they were working for. At least that's what Jack says to himself.
Actually, he had no reason to move up, so he'll just stay where
Did
he
that guy
was.
die? Chris?
Yeah, he's not looking good.
And then bonus action reload, and then I'm done.
All right. Jack.
Alright, I'm gonna
There's
step
a
up here.
crocodile in your.
I'm gonna jump over the Ilferi crocodile.
Mhm.
And as I come down, I'm gonna slash again with my machete.
Okay.
Sliding across the hood.
Yeah. I'm rolling good tonight. This is gonna be a 20 versus AC.
That'll hit.
And that's 10 damage.
All right. Well, now that man is gonna fall unconscious, as well as this one, and this one looks hurt.
Cool. And I'm gonna have Smith stay there, draw his pistol, and take his shot. +3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a 20 as well.
Damn.
D10 plus
And-
1.
D10 plus 1.
Yeah.
Smith does 4 damage with his pistol.
All right. This man falls dead. And
I'll send you guys a snippy of the stat block in Discord.
And I'm gonna
I have it pulled up.
Oh, cool.
kind of motion Smith
Yeah, as well.
to. I knew you were there. I wasn't gonna hit
You
you.
almost. Fine.
I'm motioning Smith to circle around and flank McBannon.
okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put him right here, so he's not quite in contact with him, but covering routes of escape.
Okay.
Can I ask a quick question about the damage that he's not taking?
Sure. You may
How?
ask a question.
Yeah. So how close does like the bullets and the slashes seem to like? Is it going through him, or is it like?
It feels like what you're doing, like it's not resisted, or like it feels as if it would feel when you hit somebody.
I feel my machete cut into him.
Yeah, but then
Okay.
like the wound
But-
appears somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay, but it definitely feels like we're hitting him,
Mhm.
and the wound's just being redirected. Okay, so perhaps grappling him grapples him. That's
Would
my
we
hope.
know the difference if it was hitting, like, would it feel different to hit his body versus another body?
I
Probably
don't know.
not.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think your
just,
logic is sound, but I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to get a little bit more of a gauge on the ability from context clues. It's whatever.
All right, Jack, are you done?
Yes.
All right, Zeodor.
All right, Zeodor has a turn. Well, it's the end of Zeodor's turn. Now, at the end of Zeodor's turn, I roll Does a 12 get it?
So this is still against the save DC.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, you are still paralyzed.
Cool. Jenkins. I mean, Zedor's not giving any orders, and he just sees everyone else shooting, so I guess he shoots too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, but it looks like he missed anyway. That's an 8.
Yeah, that would be a miss.
Cool. And then he will reload.
Oh, I guess I didn't ask whether you or Mina wanted to go first, but
It's fine.
I just noticed now that you have the same initiative.
It put him first.
Yeah, man, the
so I'm fine with
sequencing on my turn was super important.
I mean, future turns exist.
No, they don't. This is the only turn, and then we all die.
that.
Yeah, but
Gotta
I mean,
live in the moment.
It's like future turns exist, but we aren't going to know what sequencing we want on future turns now anyway, so...
I mean, sometimes you have general strategies for why one person goes before another, so just giving the option.
It's fine.
Anyway.
That's true.
Continue.
Does
your
it
If
turn.
we
matter?
were going to pick based on that, we would want to put Zeodor in front of Mina for the bonus action help anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Mina.
Does it matter if I or my buddy goes first?
I don't think so. I think it just kind of...
They act on your turn. Like,
Right,
they
I know.
ignore
I just doesn't matter if I go first, then he goes first, and I go first.
No, I think it's just
so.
during your turn you can control.
Sweet. Walrus, shoot the guy behind us. So I'm gonna have him aim at this guy.
Okay.
And while he does that, I'm going to watch McBannon and see if anything happens. Wait. So that'll be a 14 to hit that guy?
That will hit that guy.
Alright. And what's the damage die?
1d10 plus 1.
D10. Thank you. So that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That guy falls dead.
Do I see anything happen to McBannon when that happens?
No.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to shoot
Like the
McBannon
thought,
to... What?
I like the thought, though. You can have an inspiration for that.
Sweet! Awesome. So, with that, I am going to shoot McBannon twice. Or at least attempt to. Whoops.
Crit!
So the first one is... The first one's not a crit, the second one is. Oh.
Oh yeah, we have mega crits now.
Plus 6.
Yeah.
So the first one is a 19 to 20.
Sorry, I just... sorry.
19 to hit McBannon.
Yes, that will hit.
Alright.
Mina's gonna fire 2 shots and 12 people are gonna die.
I'm okay with that. That's 8 piercing damage on the first one.
Okay.
And the second one is
So that'll...
17 piercing damage on the second one.
Could you add, like, one of your Battlemaster shots to it?
Oh, yeah.
Since you
on
know
the
it's a crit.
I was go.
Oh yeah, you're Battlemaster?
No, not Battlemaster. It's
Yeah.
just my as
Oh,
a
your grit.
gunslinger.
Stuff. Yeah.
Sorry,
Which fighter archetype are you?
gunslinger.
No,
Gunslinger.
gunslinger. Sorry, I forgot that's how it works.
It's a custom...
yeah, archetype.
It's the Critical Role custom,
yeah, that's
which
right.
we
That's right. I'm sorry.
merged
I
with
forgot.
this. Yeah. Yeah. So I would like to use a forceful shot on the crit.
Okay. How's that?
The creature takes the damage and then must succeed on a dex saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from me.
Okay.
So I'm hoping he'll hit the doors and take more damage.
He got a 17.
He stays where he is, but it was still 17 damage.
Okay. 17 more?
No, just the first 17.
Well, 17 more than the 8,
The
right?
8.
So total of 25.
Oh, yes, sorry, it was 8 on the first hit and 17 on the second hit. Yeah,
Okay.
for a total of 25 on my
How many
turn.
people fucking die?
Well, at least 6 that you see.
Shit.
Just 6
Sorry.
people just had gaping holes just open in their chest, spontaneously.
Yeah, some are. One guy like falls through a door on the second floor balcony. One like falls off the balcony. This whole time, there's also earthquakes going on.
Yeah.
All right, are you done, Mina?
Yes.
All right. The other gardener. Just gonna move up. Point this crossbow at Mina.
That is the most sound option for him right now.
That'll be a hit. He got a 19 on the die.
Yep.
Damage die. Woo. That'll be 10 piercing damage.
All right.
Hey, I didn't have to remind you this time.
What?
Oh, hellish review.
No, I was thinking about it, and I'm not going to, because it's just gonna kill him, and it's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna save it for McBammon. Yeah, I'll just take it.
Okay. What's going on with this initiative thing? Okay. The remaining staff members.
All 3 of them.
Ninja, apparently.
Oh fuck! There's a ninja.
I don't know how that got there.
It's free.
That was just something I was messing around with earlier. Like, legitimately, don't read into that.
Okay.
That got into the visible layer. Excuse me.
No, I was gonna originally use that for the gardeners, but then I was like, well, they're. I don't, they wouldn't look that conspicuous. Anyway, 1, 2.
You see a ninja for like a split second, and then he just throws a smoke bomb and disappears.
It's a cameo from a later season.
Yeah.
Guys, do you remember when we saw that ninja like way back then? Oh my god, it's him!
One staff member comes running out, picks up a rock, and throws it. Well, it's definitely gonna be long range for throwing a rock. Oh no, that's actually it's actually out of the long range. So he's just gonna run out on the balcony and throw a rock feebly in the direction of Mina.
I'll distract them, sir.
This
If it's
Land in
not
the
that
fountain.
long range, he can't even make the attack, right?
yeah, that's why.
He's not making
that
attack.
it
He's
is.
Oh, okay,
chucking
okay.
it.
1, 2. The long range is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's just gonna come running around to get closer. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can draw lines too.
I mean, I'm not doing anything else this combat.
He's gonna actually. This one's gonna throw a rock at the police officer.
Oh,
Dodge!
We're a rebel.
Walrus, no!
he could take his bonus action to like fall prone, and put disadvantage on the on that guy
it's
throwing
just-
a rock.
It just deals 1 damage. It's an improvised weapon.
Fucking walrus is like Matrix dodge.
Wait, is his name Walrus?
Yeah!
Or accidentally.
Because
That's what Carter
Carter
said.
Oh.
Instead of Walter.
Okay.
Or Wallace, or whatever.
Wait, what was the fourth one's name? Because I put Fairly because I didn't remember what you guys said.
Mine's
Well, I
Smith,
didn't-
because I said that one first.
Yeah.
The remaining
Smith,
staff members move up.
Jones,
Okay.
Walrus.
Now we do the fun thing.
I don't like that.
I think it's lair actions.
Not. I don't actually know how their actions work, so this might be considered that, but it's more of a encounter feature.
It's basically feature like
Yeah.
in this cave this happens because that's what the cave does.
Okay. Yeah,
I've never
I guess
actually-
it'd be something like that.
It's essentially combat feature or encounter features that have a spot on initiative, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close
At the
to
end
that
of the
then.
round.
Kind of, yeah.
But it's more specific to the. I guess it's specific to the encounter, so yeah, that makes sense. Let's give it. This was the spot I didn't marked. Oops, that's not a square. That's. Damn it! I picked out the color, and then it didn't go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So,
Oh, machine oil coming up, I bet. Yeah.
a sinkhole appears in the ground there. Nobody's close to it, so nobody falls in. Yep. Okay. So yeah, the earthquake is causing the ground to crack, and you see and smell witch oil seeping through. All right. The gardener is going to reload his crossbow. He's going to move up. Ducking behind this hedge here. And well, looks like Mina's still the best target.
Why you gotta be so threatening, Mina? Critting and all that?
Bang, bang.
That'll be a 14 versus AC.
Damn it. Yep.
You gotta get you better armor.
I know. It's what's on the docket for downtime.
All right, 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, McBannon is going to cast a spell, and he disappears.
Damn it! Ah, I should have fairy fired him.
Over here. Let's just send him to GM layer. All right. All right.
Ability, not concentration.
I'm sorry.
Is that spell not concentration?
Oh, let me check. Yes, so the hold person will fall off,
Woo.
or he will lose concentration on it.
Yep.
Ilferi.
Well, shit. I'm gonna bite in that square he was in, just in case.
Okay.
With disadvantage, I guess.
Okay.
That would be a 12.
You do not feel anything.
Okay. Well, damn it. I wasted my action to turn into this crocodile. I'm gonna have my officer shoot a gardener.
Okay.
That sounds awful.
Let me just double check the range.
Police brutality. Fun when we do it.
He's gonna jump over this little creek.
Okay.
It is like a creek, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll just walk over that to get in range and then shoot
Yeah, we'll
this.
say it's a square of difficult terrain, but...
Yeah, he's got plenty of movement. That'll be a 17.
Okay. That
Die,
will
Gardener. 11 damage.
Alright.
Die, Gardener!
Die, Gardner! You don't belong in this one.
I was just under contract! I don't know what's going on! No, just...
Blow!
oh, I have to move off of the GM layer. There we go.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Wow.
See, I'm rewriting like the
Did you say 11 damage?
Symphony of the Night
11,
in my
yeah.
head.
Okay.
I rolled max.
Alright.
You
Anything else?
steal men's seeds and cultivate their soil.
Anything else?
I don't... oh, I can move still.
What is
guess
the
I'll just,
crocodile's
like-
movement?
It's like 20 feet.
Okay.
Let me just double check. It's 30 feet.
Oh.
Oh, no, 20 feet on land, 30
Yeah.
feet in the water.
That's what I would have thought.
So 5, 10, 15... Oh, wait. I was... 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's exactly 20 feet. I'll just move right here.
Okay.
Or I guess here. That's the same distance.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So Jack, seeing that McMahon has disappeared, is going to kind of first point at Smith to have him turn around and shoot this staff member right behind him.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that's only going to be a 10.
That'll hit. Is that this
Okay.
guy here?
Yeah, that's this guy. That's going to be 9 piercing damage.
Alright, he'll fall dead.
Then Jack will say, "All you have to do is give up, McBannon, and no one else dies." And then Jack's going to spin and turn and shoot staff number 10. There.
Okay.
That's going to be Firebolt 13.
That'll hit.
7 fiery damage.
Alright. He will fall off the balcony in a ball of fire.
I get
You
a
guys
sneaky
did not
suspicion that he-
hesitate at all to turn on these guys.
Most of them pulled out
Yeah!
stuff to
Yeah, they did not hesitate to attack us.
I'm just messing.
I wanted to hesitate, but there was a
Oh, you-
problem.
You did. You hesitated.
Yeah,
You didn't roll good.
You.
Momentarily hesitated.
Alright. Jack, if you're done, it'll be Zeodor.
Yeah, I'm done. No, I feel like this could have been a really good morning first and came at us, so, you know.
Alright.
Okay. I forgot the name I gave to my officer.
Same.
But
His name is also Zeodor.
he's not important.
Zeodor Jr.
I'm pretty sure it's the same name I gave to the officers last time. But I don't remember what that was either.
Call him Dorian.
My
Or Erodois. That's your name backwards.
You know what? Discord compression made that sound like road noise, so now his name is Max. Alright.
Alright, sounds good.
All right, so I think Max is freaked out and is going to just shoot at Gardner 2 because Gardner 2 is holding a crossbow.
Yeah,
For the record, the
that
range
sounds
is 20 feet on the guns.
2060.
2060, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna roll with disadvantage, but that's fine. Okay, and he misses. He got a 5.
cool.
But I'm fine with him missing. Okay, and to make sure I've understood what has happened, McBannon turned invisible,
Yeah.
but the doors and windows have remained closed, so unless he teleported, it's reasonable to assume that he's still somewhere in the area. Is all of that correct?
That seems reasonable.
Cool. I mean, I have no evidence that he didn't teleport, but...
Well, you have a little evidence. You're not held anymore.
Well, but that's because he turned invisible.
Right. That's some evidence that he is possibly invisible, possibly not teleported.
Well, right. I mean, that he didn't turn invisible and then teleport.
Ah.
At the same time, I don't know what any of that buys me.
Just start
So-
stabbing the air.
So I pull out my stabbing knife.
Oh shit! I realized he
Yeah.
could have made someone else invisible.
Yeah, because like I've been thinking about this the whole time, but like I don't know what I do here because I don't have any kind of magical sight or anything. So I think these doors are the only exit from here that we can see, correct?
Yeah, on the ground floor, yeah. There's like some stuff. There's like some arch window patio doors on the balcony upstairs.
Sure. And it's possible that he could have flown up there after turning invisible, but if he did, there's nothing I can do about it, so I guess I have to assume that's not the case. Well, no way through but forward, I guess. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna open this door. I didn't actually mean to put myself quite there.
Okay.
Alright.
You see the interior of a house, a parlor room. There's actually literally nothing to show here.
Oh, okay.
It's you open it up and it's like the wall in Dark City. There's just nothing beyond.
I mean, it kind of is
Just
at the
misty
moment.
wall. It's like, oh, this is the edge of the boss arena. Got it.
Well, the house is collapsing too. So
Yeah, you do see like a wall of like where the house is like shifted up 10 feet, so there's just like witch oil like leaking out of cracks where this fissure is, and there are some other staff members running around terrified, but they don't seem to be affected by what's going on out here.
Okay, I guess shut the door back.
Boring conversation anyway.
I can see you're busy in here. I'll come back later.
Also, I'm gonna close the door to make it harder for you guys to escape.
I'm not locking the door. I'm just closing it so that we can see if some invisible fuck tries to go through them.
Ah, true.
And then 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing stuff, I guess, for
And then I pirouette with my sword.
6. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, so action. No, I won't do all that. I'll just go. But I don't really need help shooting the. Fuck, I don't know. Nothing is useful. I do this. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Mina, it's your turn.
Alright. Shit. So...
And my officer reloads, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Shit. Since I don't see him, I am just going to second wind.
Okay.
And
Good idea.
bump myself back up. Fuck. Well, I'll take it. It's fine. Okay.
Okay. All good.
Can I have my policeman buddy hold his action and a target and then fire? Oh no, he'll fire at the staff guy right behind us.
Okay.
Who am I kidding? They're all dead anyway.
The Cauldron Hill Massacre was often remembered. Sorry.
10 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes!
Led to sweeping reforms and revolution.
What was it? 10 plus
1.
1. So 4 piercing damage.
All right. He falls dead.
My spleen!
You hit him right in the spleen. All right.
That's me.
All right. This gardener is gonna move up and
Clack, clack!
slash at Theodore with a short sword.
Cool.
That's a 13
That is a miss.
and a natural 1.
That's a very miss.
What do we have left?
2 staff members.
Yeah, wow.
His pool of hit points is dwindling.
Rock at officer.
Next time.
Disadvantage. What's their AC?
13?
13.
Yeah,
13.
13.
It hits. He takes
Oh,
1
no!
damage. Walrus takes 1 damage.
Walrus,
As
no!
his reaction, he's allowed to move 5 feet
Was that
from a
part of the
ranged
thing?
attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So he takes a step to the side and it misses.
No, it says which might grant him cover against the attack. It doesn't redirect the attack.
Okay.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
when they're
but-
targeted?
As a reaction, when
As
Wow.
a reaction, when targeted by a ranged
Neat.
attack, move 5 feet or drop prone.
That's pretty
Um,
cool, actually.
Yeah.
Would these bushes grant him cover?
Nah, he'll just take it.
well, he's oh yeah, cover right is different from disadvantage.
He would have to go prone, and I'm not willing to sacrifice speed to that.
Alright, and then this one's gonna run up and pull out a
Well,
little
Yeah,
knife.
it's 5 feet or go prone. It's
Yeah,
an
I know.
either thing.
But what I'm saying is, then to get up would be half of his movement on his next turn.
Well, that's why I was asking, would these bushes grant him cover? Because they give
Got
5 foot
it.
step there instead of going prone.
Nah, that's fine.
He's gonna deal 4 damage to Walrus.
Oh no, Walrus! He'll be fine.
We're gonna take him out for ice cream afterwards.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll get him salmon flavor, which is a thing.
I don't doubt
mean-
it.
It's in
I
a
mean-
cookbook I have.
I believe it. My favorite ice cream I've ever had was olive oil and rosemary flavored.
Huh.
I've had an amazing olive oil and yeah, I understand.
It was at a little ice cream shop in Atlanta near the zoo. Real fucking good.
Okay, so
The sinkhole opens up to 30 times its size, eats all of you. You all die instantly.
Alright,
Ilferi,
cool. Good session, guys.
Ilferi glides down.
T-pose.
Into the vat of witch oil.
And dies.
Shit.
All right.
Boiling witch oil.
So this sinkhole is going to open up right here.
Ooh.
And the gardener is going to make a saving throw.
He's gonna die like a true mook. Or
He's
goblin.
gonna jump away as the sinkhole opens up beneath him, and he is prone.
He's fucked.
Now it's stick time.
Does that count as voluntary movement for the purposes of attacks of opportunity?
No,
Cool.
this is more like a force movement sort of thing. And then the other gardener. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna move up to. Oh no, he probably doesn't want to get that close to the sinkhole. Where was he?
Yeah, there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god, poor walrus.
Poor walrus.
Alright, so that's one hit with a 15. And these are short swords. So, ooh. That'll do 5 damage.
Woo! Walrus! Hang on, buddy!
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not healing him. He's not my responsibility.
Rude!
I only have 1 heal left.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
Let's see. No. I think we'll go with this. All right. So Ilferi.
Yes.
You feel something touch you,
Ew.
Touch.
and then you feel an immense jolt of pain. 23 versus AC.
Yeah, I got 13.
You feel some of your life force being drained away.
Rude.
Ew.
You take 14 damage.
Okay. I'm
And
still
one of the staff members
crocodile.
gets up.
These are temporary hit points.
But I have just been hit by McBannon, so he is visible now, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
shit.
on the map.
I thought that Vampiric Touch gave temporary hit points. Is it not anymore?
Too, but I don't know.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, then he's not going to do that. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, I'll just
Because he's
put
still
my
at full
temps
health.
back up to...
He is still going to become visible, but let's see. He was here. 1, 2. He's just going to move 5. He's just going to move over here, and he's going to cast. He'll become visible once he's already over here. I just didn't want to move him layers again.
Sure.
You see. Two beams shoot out of his hand, at you. One at Elfari and one at Jack.
Okay.
Beams of force. So Elfari will be a 18 versus AC.
You got it.
And Jack, will be a 23 versus AC.
Nope.
Elfari, you'll take 10, and Jack will take 7.
Got it.
Force damage. Elfari.
Cool. So this crocodile thing hasn't worked out. I'm gonna turn back into me.
No, go bite his ass.
Yeah, I was gonna
would
give it to
rather-
you if the vampiric touch had worked like I thought it did. Like I was gonna have him
It's
appear
fine.
near to you and then
My
run away.
my intention was to get an attack of opportunity and bite him.
Well, no, that's what I was saying. Is like if the vampiric touch had worked, he would have touched you, become visible next to you, and tried to run away. But
Gotcha. It's no big deal. I have another wild shape later on. But I'm gonna turn back into me, and I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
okay, so that's a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw DC 13.
Okay.
I can't change my size though. Actually, I can't control myself at
He
all.
passed.
Boo. And then I'll stand next to him. Hold on.
Oh, right. I need to size you down. Stop moving.
Heal so I can shrink you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I will pull out my scimitar.
Okay.
You're not getting away that easy.
Just trying to get a little breathing room.
You'll have plenty of time to breathe when you're dead.
Harsh words, officer.
You've killed plenty of people. Look at all these corpses around here.
I didn't kill them.
Yes, you did. We didn't attack them. Mostly. Oh,
didn't.
sorry. My officer kills the garden dude.
We didn't kill him. Officer, kill that guy over there.
He has advantage because the guy is prone.
Is this
17
with a
hit?
billy club?
Billy Club, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
6 damage.
All right.
God, I wish any of you had seen this one 40k fan film where like something goes wrong, shooting up his body.
This was funnier without hearing what you said because we just saw you going like this. And your audio cut out. And then he. And then I.
Came back in at churning bodies, and I was like, all right.
Alright, and then he'll move over here.
Okay.
Did the gardener survive?
Yeah.
That gardener is sturdy as fuck. He's taken like 20 damage.
There are
Yeah,
only two of
it's
the
like
gardeners.
they're
There's the
normal-
top one.
Enemies or something.
Yeah, apparently.
There were only two of them, not 40 billion or however many of the tiny fucks there were.
18.
There were, I think there were 12.
Alright, my turn?
In
Yeah.
D&D terms,
It is
it's
still your
basically
turn.
40 billion.
Is it my turn?
It is still
Yeah,
your
done.
turn.
It hasn't started my turn yet.
I said it was your turn like 5 minutes ago, but
I don't listen when you talk, Chris.
How have you not learned this by now? This is obviously your fault somehow.
I firebolt him.
okay.
It's gonna be a 13.
That'll hit.
Woo! And that's gonna be 6 fire damage.
Okay, this guy dies. Falls over in a burst of flames.
Whew, that's good. Okay.
And then I'm gonna have Smith 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he has a shot at McBannon.
Well, if he goes 6 and steps there instead,
Yeah, he does.
he will.
Yeah.
With disadvantage because of the range.
Okay, there'll be cover here because of the thing. But...
Yeah, he misses. Double fours.
All right.
That's it for me.
Ziadore.
Zeodore.
I'm gonna go here. And I'm going to.
You're over there now.
Yeah.
I'm a rogue. I can do that.
Move,
I
bonus
can
move.
count it out if you like, but it's
No, no.
11 squares.
No, I believe you.
No, I like to imagine Zeodore's just like got that Goku thing now.
Okay. Does a 21 hit this round?
It does.
Okay, I'm going to sneak attack him.
Okay.
Nice.
He has a
that
spot.
poor staff member 1.
Bye, guy.
He's just giving you the finger up on the balcony.
Oh, is still a staff member. I had my camera. Oh well. Theodore didn't see him.
It's okay. He's just like, man, there's so many more ways I hit my wife.
I can't wait to throw another rock at this cop.
I think I'll
kill
kick a
him this
baby
time.
today.
Well, that's 11 damage. I rolled pretty low.
Okay.
And then I'll post a Minions meme on Facebook.
Ugh.
Oh God, I'm glad
Honestly,
he's dead.
that's the most criminal of all the things you've said.
All right, that staff member will die.
3. That's 20 feet, right? Yeah,
Did
that's 20 feet.
McBannon take
Alright.
any damage?
Chris?
Chris? Did McBannon take any damage from that?
It doesn't seem to have affected him.
Alright. Well, Max is going to shoot at him.
Okay.
That's a 22.
That will hit.
Two damage.
All right. A bullet grazes his shoulder and he does bleed.
Yay.
Will it bleed?
Yep.
With great effort, yes, it will.
It's a very
Please.
metal remake.
I mean, it only took until the third round to get him. Could be worse.
We killed like 12 people in 3 rounds.
I know.
16.
You know, a lot of them were unconscious.
And also, to be fair, I didn't get a turn 2 of those rounds.
Yeah.
All right, Mina.
Alright, so
I mean, compared to things I used to slow down.
Mr. Walrus is going to turn around and billy club the guy behind him.
Okay.
13 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. Mina's gonna look at Walrus and be like, "You got this," and head over here.
You're fine over here, right? Okay, good. I'll just get.
Oh, that's why. I was like, why can't I click?
Oh, hey, Lemmy.
Go right here and shoot twice at McBannon. That will be a... Too many tabs open.
You know, I eagerly await the end of this campaign where Mina's somehow like dual-wielding lever-action rifles.
Yeah, the first one is an 18 to hit,
That will hit.
and the second one is a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, cool.
Give me after you roll damage.
Yep. That is going to be 14 points of piercing damage between...
Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
You saw that. I knocked it. That is what
It's
landed
17.
on. Plus wisdom save. That is a 19.
Okay. You're good.
Cool. Alright.
Done?
Oh, actually, so I said Walter was okay with it after his Billy Club thing, but he would try to take a couple steps back. I know it'll provoke an attack, but he doesn't want to be right up in this guy's face right now, how he's feeling.
Okay. He will get attacked.
Yep.
That is a 13 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that matches his AC.
Yeah.
It's on the bridge.
Walrus, no!
It does not have a negative modifier on the damage roll, so
I think even if it does a minimum of 1.
yeah.
Yeah. So he's unconscious.
Guys, I punched him and I think I have magical healing fist.
The blood back into
Sorry, I'm
it.
just imagining a guy that like goes to children's hospitals and starts like punching cancer patients when they get better.
All right.
I just came with the awesomest comic of all time.
Gardener number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get an attack. He'll fairy.
Didn't he have to stand up from prone?
Oh,
It did.
you're right. So that took 3 squares of movement, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, to stand up.
So
and
he would have
then
only
going
gotten to
into
here.
the-
And then an extra 5 to go across the creek, right?
Yeah, so it'd be 15, 20, 25, 30 would be
Okay,
one
let's-
square short
Let's
of
go
there.
back to where he was. So 3 to stand up,
Uh-huh.
1 slow step, and then 1 normal step.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he'll reload his crossbow. Oh, he actually has advantage. He's pack tactics.
What? Oh no!
Why does everything in this game have pack tactics?
Because
I
pack
think
tactics is Groot.
I think you guys have just fought these guys a lot.
Maybe. I feel like everything we've fought has had pack tactics.
I don't think the cats had pack
Except the
tactics.
wolves, oddly enough.
Okay. So that is a 15 to hit.
No! Can't you see I'm busy over here?
Okay.
We'll just...
End of round. We'll roll for a sinkhole.
Oh god.
Let's see. 1, 2.
Or sinkholes open.
Oh my
one
goodness.
under each of you directly.
I don't like that.
Did it open up under Walrus?
No. That would be
He's on a bridge, so it
amazing.
shouldn't matter, right?
That would be amazing if it was underneath it. Like, wow, you're just having a bad day, dude. All right. It's gonna be right here.
Oh jeez!
So,
The big
Yeah,
bad
it's-
dies to his own bad plan.
I mean, what is
Creatures-
this, an 80s movie?
quiet. Creatures adjacent must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
17.
21.
Okay.
22, sorry. I have a
On,
ring.
on a success, which you each have, the creature moves 5 feet away from the sinkhole and falls prone.
Okay.
So,
I can't really move away from... Yeah, I can't move away from the sinkhole. Like, this
Yeah.
is the best I got.
that's fine. I think that's it for now.
I was
Yeah,
really
okay.
hoping he would fall within his own sinkhole.
All right. Guy number 1 is gonna move after Mina, and he'll make 2 short sword attacks. Ooh, 17 and an 18 on the dice.
Yep.
So that'll be 2d6. That's 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Now, McMahon's gonna reach out and try to grab a hold of Zeodor.
Okay. So he's gonna stand up and then do a thing, or is he doing this
Yeah,
whole round?
You're just both flailing at each other on the ground.
I guess. Yeah, there's no reason he wouldn't stand up. Let's stand up. Reach out a hand towards you. I guess technically it would have advantage. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
He will deal 13 necrotic damage,
Okay, that's not as bad as I was expecting.
and your life force is drained away from him, or from you.
Sure.
I'd appreciate it if you'd all get out of my hair so I can deal with this, he says, gesturing at the pools of witch oil that are accumulating.
Maybe if you didn't do something illegal, we would be willing to help you.
Is that really what's important right now?
Yes!
Ifari,
You're killing people! Okay, let me count it out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm prone. Never mind.
Yeah.
Boo. I was gonna try and blow him into the hole. But I don't have enough movement. Pretty slim as a D8 versus my scimitar, which is a D6 plus 3.
My scimitar, which is a D. This scimitar.
Actually, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the right call, but that's the call I'm making.
Okay.
I want to change the color. There we go. And I'll move. Oops. 1, 2. Hold on, I was here. 1, 2, 3. And then Furcuti is going to attack Gardner too.
Furcuti?
Furcuti.
Okay.
I heard the name in a fantasy book. I don't remember which one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. It's with his pistol. So 18 to hit.
That will hit.
This is a fucking lethal police officer. 8 damage.
Ooh.
Damn.
He's rolled. I guess his first hit was only like 2, but everything after that has been like above 5
He needs
damage.
a promotion.
Yeah. Captain Furcuti.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, Jack. So you got.
All right. I'm going to leap over this bench and behind McBannon and slash at him with my...
Okay.
And that's going to be a 22 versus AC.
That will hit.
7 damage.
All right. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 19.
All right. You're good.
Cool. I'm going to attack him again and with my actions.
Okay.
Crit.
Woo!
So that's max damage plus modifier plus a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10 plus 11.
11 damage total.
Yeah, so it'd just be my max plus d6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 11 damage total.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Damn, I am rock solid tonight. 21.
All right, you're good. Zeodar.
Okay. Step 1, stand up.
Step 2.
It's over, McBannon. Last chance to come. Dude, come quietly. Does he respond?
I'll come with you as soon as I deal with what's going on right here.
Wanna loop us in on what that is?
The reservoir that you asked about earlier is not stable.
And that means what exactly?
This is happening as a result. Another shake of the earth.
As if on cue.
We're not going anywhere without you, so you can either walk us through it, or we can take you violently. Choice.
I'll walk you through what needs to be done. But I can't just leave this here.
Fine. Let Jack cuff you.
Fair enough.
I slapped the mage cuffs on him.
Alright, he doesn't resist.
We win!
Man, I really wanted somebody to fail a wisdom saving throw.
And then Max runs over to Walrus and starts trying to bandage him up. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he means well.
Fair
He is
enough.
stable though.
They went to the academy together.
He is stable, he's just unconscious.
I know, Max is kind of an idiot, but it's fine.
Okay.
He means well.
That was a fun fight.
Cool,
We're
I'm glad
not
you
done
like it.
yet.
Oh.
I guess I moved the moonbeam off of him before he move him out of the moonbeam really quick, so he doesn't just die.
Okay, fine. We won't attack you anymore. Oh, I forgot. Sorry about that one. That
None of
was on
can
us.
control the bird. Luke Cannon. All right, kid, don't know what to tell you. He tried to commandeer a ship one time. It was wild.
Oh, it was cool. I sunk one too.
I
No
don't
one
know
even
what you're
asked him
talking
for a reason,
about.
did it? All right, what do we need to do?
We need to get to the
I
shed.
think we.
All right,
Sure.
lead the way.
All
God,
right.
I wish I didn't use my last second level spell slot on that. I'm out of spells.
Oh.
Also, we have to kill or arrest your friend.
Alien Creed.
Yeah. He's a murderer. I mean, we
Oh.
knew that, because I
I'm-
saw him kill someone, but also he killed someone else that we're investigating.
Murder
And
is the,
probably a bunch of other people, but right now probably Reservoir thing, so we don't all die.
murder
Yeah,
is the least
reservoir.
of his crimes. I don't know. I asked him to go and check on the reservoir, but honestly, I pay that man, but I cannot control him.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, what?
We have lots of questions, but the things now happening. What do we do? How do we stop this?
We'll need to get to the shed.
Alright,
Okay.
let's walk
We go
and
to the
talk.
shed.
Or
Alright.
run and talk, really.
Do we want to call this here for the night, or?
This
Yeah.
is actually, like, right on time.
Yeah, and I have to open at 5:30.
Okay.
Ugh.
Believe me, I want to play all night, but I have to get up in
Yeah.
6 hours.
As much as I'd love to do all of this in one go, my plan was to get to this point tonight. So.
Cool!
I think it's a really good point, because I'm...
Damn it.
Out of curiosity, how close did we get to just killing Greed?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Probably half of his health, but I mean, he has other tricks.
Oh, that's actually more than I thought.
My moonbeam was... I rolled it, because why not? And I rolled 16 damage if he failed to save.
I've realized that until I get a few more levels, my machine.
You cut out again.
Damn it! Forget what I said then.
Basically
Don't worry
been
about it.
cutting out everything you've said the entire night.
I don't know what to do about it. What?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we'll have to do some troubleshooting offline.
Alright.
Yeah. Also, weirdly, at least on my end, it's not cutting out when Catherine talks, just when Sam talks.
I've heard it cut out with Catherine too.
Oh, okay, I guess it's different on my end.
Alright,
It's
so
happened less, but yeah.
It
tune
seems
in
to happen more the
tomorrow
same.
when Catherine and I might stream Resident Evil 7, depending. Oh, she's looking at me like that's a no? Okay, that's a no.
I don't know yet.
Okay. We'll let you know on the Discord
What?
if we...
What do you want?
Attention, love, affection.
Food. Food is what he wants.
Oh, it's not dinner time yet.
The leftover scrapes of cheese in this bowl, apparently.
It's 5 minutes till Fatty's...
No, I'm...
All right.
Oh, he's got an hour.
Well, thanks
Anyway.
for tuning in, watching out there. Appreciate it. We'll be back next Tuesday with the King.
So we really don't even have to wait that long.
That's true,
Yeah.
yeah.
There are 5 pages left
Sweet.
Cool.
in this adventure.
Yeah.
Only 12 more sessions, guys!
How many pages did we go through tonight?
Let's see. 1,
One.
2, 3, 4, 4.5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, yeah, all right. So 5 is doable.
Yeah. All right. Good night, folks.
Good
Hey,
night.
everybody.
All right.
Avast, scallywags.